Hey gang, well it's time for another story video, and well this is something that happened to me a couple of days this week, and well it's something I told my wonderful beautiful wife Sarah, and she laughed, and I thought, well, she thinks it's funny, then well that's good enough for me to tell the story. It's definitely not something I would consider a weird incident, so but the one I've got planned for this year, trust me, it's a doozy. So basically, what happened was that a couple of days ago, I go down to the car wash to get a soda because I'm just thinking, like, I don't have much tea left. I want to stretch it out for the rest of the day. So what do I want? I go down there and I get a Barks root beer. So I'm walking on, this side of the highway. And I get down there to the car wash, and I see somebody walking. Now, I don't know, I can't tell if it could be somebody I know. Of course, in this town, everybody knows everybody else. But I couldn't really tell if it was somebody I knew, or if it could be somebody that I have no idea who it was. Well, the guy gets closer, and I get a really good look at him, and let me tell you guys something. This guy looked completely ridiculous. He was skinny as a rail. He looked like if a good gust of wind came along, would probably just knock him right on over. He had his hair gelled and slicked back, sort of like a 50s greaser, and he's wearing very thin eyeglasses. And here's where it gets really, really funny or weird or whatever you want to call it. He's walking like he's the baddest dude on the planet. I didn't know what to do at that point. I just laughed and just kept walking, went over and got my soda. I mean, this dude looked completely ridiculous. I mean, like I said, thin dude, walking like he's the baddest dude on the planet. And I'm thinking, you better walk normal, because either people around here are going to think you either have really bad hemorrhoids, or some other dude is going to think he's the baddest dude on the planet, is going to knock you into the ground like a tent spike. So then last night comes around, and I'm going to the laundry, going to the laundromat, do my laundry. I get down here by where these bridge rails are. You can see them. Hopefully you can see them. And there's this guy walking, and he decides that instead of trying to, walk up the same way I'm going down, he decides to step over the railing and walk across on this side. He has on a pair of shades, a bandana, and a ball cap turned backwards, and he's pot-bellied. And the really crazy thing about it was that the dude couldn't have been no taller than the tip of my stomach. He could have been maybe chest high on me, if even that. I mean, this dude was short and extremely pot-bellied. Now, most people would call these kind of guys who walk like that or dress like that thugs. And in this town, they may be considered thugs. But to be honest with you, I just looked at them both, and I just laughed at them and just kept on walking. Because honestly, if there's one thing I've learned about in this town, is that there are a ton of wannabes. There are people who will drive around here like they're Vin Diesel or Paul Walker, God rest his soul, from the Fast and Furious movies. They'll drive like crazy. They'll try and race down this highway and everything like that. Because there are so many people around here that are influenced by movie characters and TV show characters that they try to act like them. And trying to do the whole thug thing is like, come on, it's ridiculous. Just stop doing it. Now, some people have said on here before that I look like The Undertaker. And I look like The Undertaker over anything else. Because basically, as I've explained before, and a lot of people have wondered, what's with the look? Well, the bandana is in memory of a friend of mine that died years ago from cancer. He wore bandanas constantly. He was a great guy. He thought very highly of me, and I like to wear a bandana in his memory. The shades, well, they kind of go with a bandana, so, you got to kind of go with that. See, I'm not trying to go around here looking like a thug or acting like a thug, but these two idiots obviously were trying to look like thugs, and I guess trying to tell people in this town, we're bad dudes. But if you're about chest high on me and you got a pot belly, you're not a thug. You're just somebody who's trying to hide the fact that you're just a pot-bellied short dude who probably couldn't win a fight against one of these wooden posts. So putting up with this nonsense as I have in the past 20-something years I've lived here, I look at something like that, I just smile, laugh, and walk on, because I think I've seen much worse, and I've seen much sillier, and I've seen much dumber. And so seeing something like that, I just can't help but laugh. And I've seen a lot of weird things around here, but I want to share with you guys this little story about the two thugs I've ran into over the past couple of days. And I hope you guys enjoyed the story. And I want to say again, thank you guys for getting this channel to over 1,300 videos. You guys are all awesome. I really do appreciate it. And again, everybody I mentioned in my video I did the other day, hope you guys will go check out their channels and subscribe to them. And of course, if you like my videos, please feel free to subscribe. And if you've had a similar incident like this, love to hear from you guys in the comments below, or if you'd rather do a video on it, love to see it too. So I'm going to get on out of here. Hope you guys take care of yourselves. Hope you guys are having an awesome day. And so till next time, as always, stay strong and rock on.